Give me
For
a sec.
God's sake.
Well, no, it says we got a bit rate of 1909. So if it's in, if there's anything going on here, it's God damn it! Get back here, you.
Can I hand in my resignation yet?
No.
We have free booze.
Wait, hang on. Oh, it started.
He was right.
Told you.
For once. It's only been on for 8 seconds though, according to YouTube.
Well, YouTube can kiss my ass right now, okay? Just chillax. All right. I am much more interested in why Steam refuses to cooperate today. Okay, right. You do that. Good. Now, let's get the. Now we can get this show underway.
Oh dear.
All right.
The first one.
So we're going to do things a little differently this time, by request of the Mellow, because the number of entries that we've been seeing of late, it seems to indicate that there is a certain air of desperation. And some 300 entries managed to hit just this week, not to mention the backlog we've generated over the last couple of weeks. So we're going to go ahead and run with this thing. All right. So, let's go ahead and do the thing. Recent submissions, view the all. Okay then, I see we're going to have an interesting day.
Yeah,
all right.
By interesting you mean we're going to be tortured for 3 hours.
Yeah, we'll see. All right. Story bad crowned. Okay, this is going to go great. I can just see it. All right.
Hey, Croc, let me go and get my wading boots.
Wading boots? No, you're going to need a frick. At this point, I'm pretty sure we're going to need full data films here. And we're probably still not going to be able to keep some of this out of our hair. Let's go for it. This is the Steam Greenlight trailer for Sweet Girly Girl, and I think we've actually seen this one. Yes, we have. We have seen this one before.
Submission. I remember this one clearly.
Yes.
God, I'm getting dodgy already.
I think I've hit the alcohol too early.
It's never too
Well,
early
we
to
have
get
free
the alcohol.
booze for everybody, so.
Oh.
Yes, folks, the bar is open if you want to knock yourselves out. Okay, let's have a look at this trailer thingy. What it thinks is a trailer? 3.5 minutes for this? I don't. How long is the other one? I don't know. Let's see.
I don't know.
2.5
Sweet Girly Girl
minutes.
2, and wow, someone's been playing dress up
Oh God.
with the tattoos and everything. And telling her to turn around, and those earrings look like shit. I don't know what the hell they did there. It looks like she's wearing cheap plastic.
What's with the timer at the top right? Like, what's it counting down for?
It's probably the length of time till she shuts up. Or not.
Okay, it's an RPG. It's an RPG to cosplay and be an idiot.
I don't even think this is an RPG.
No, it's not.
Okay, the
Especially
pink
not-
bunny,
Oh, boy.
pink bunny suit with the ears and bow made out of paper. And I'm pretty sure that.
Isn't
I'm
that
pretty sure.
copyrighted?
No. It's way too common these days.
The-
If the Playboy bunny
The
was gonna,
video,
can I help
sir.
you?
Sir.
Can I help you?
Self-proclaimed Lord of Puns just said my internet doesn't want this to continue.
The video is not well recorded. The girl in the game is more beautiful. You can validate it by experiencing the demo.
So in other words, he's saying the video isn't well rendered, but that doesn't explain the screenshots, and it doesn't explain his thumbnail.
All right, but he's got a demo. Oh, and we have camera angles.
Lovely.
And she's wearing that dress like cars wear paint jobs. Oh, there you go. That's what we want to see. And I've
I
seen
can
that.
hear Anita Sarkeesian grinding her teeth from the distance.
You know what? Good. I'm tempted to vote it up just for that alone. I have actually. Yeah, I've seen that. I'm pretty sure I've seen that swimsuit model before.
To be fair, this is the only game that if Anita said this is sexist, I would kind of go, oh, I see what you mean. This is the only time I would ever agree with Anita Sarkeesian. I'd be like, yeah, okay, I understand what's going on.
All right. And, of course, there's a demo, which amuses me to no end.
Oh, God, don't click on that link.
I don't trust Google Drive links.
Yeah,
Ask me again some other time. I'm not gonna. I don't want to give this a vote up, but it would piss off the Sarkeesian. So
apparently this is the game's third re-upload
Ugh.
since January this year.
That has to be. We've done
January
this before.
this year, Milo?
Just this year, the first tweet was posted on the 12th of January, then on the 6th of February, and now the 18th.
We actually covered this back in January. We covered the original upload of this back in January.
Apparently, the second upload only stayed up for 1 day. For some reason.
The 6th of February would have made it. Oh, I know what that was. That was the day before we were scheduled to do a Greenlight, before we did the last Greenlight gathering. We did Tuesday Greenlight gathering that week.
Someone will say that this is porn.
Of course
It more or less is.
It is, basically.
It's softcore porn, that's all it is.
Yeah. It's like the Dead or Alive.
No, it's actually, it seems like it's almost more like getting a lap dance. You know, you can look, but you can't touch.
A selective lap dance.
Okay.
You just take the words right out of my mouth.
Let's move on, shall we? Radiance in Blue, an action RPG this time. Ooh.
RPG Maker? RPG Maker!
Yep, RPG Maker.
Ooh, give me a second. We're not there yet.
Well, I'm just looking at the screenshots.
I'm definitely turning that music off. A jaw-dropping game. I don't see
A
jaw-dropping.
jaw-dropping game.
My jaw hasn't dropped yet.
That's good. Fixing a jaw is too expensive.
I'll give him props on putting some work into the engine, but it isn't anything jaw-dropping.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I've actually seen that. I think this might actually be a script. The last Greenlight gathering we did, we saw that. I've actually seen that type of movement recently in a game that I was sent.
It's part of the new RPG Maker, that one they released late last year.
MV. Yeah, RPG Maker MV, and it was released. I think it was actually released in 15. Because I've actually got a copy of that one and had one at the beginning of the.
This bookshelf is hiding a mysterious button. Do you wish to press it?
And okay, we are actually having a discussion in the chat about what porn actually is.
Really?
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Beautiful bastards.
Hoopty says, "Oh please, this bisexual's a wet sandbag."
But you can still jerk off to it. That's the thing, and many kids would, which is the problem.
Yeah. You know what? Honestly, they're going to jerk off to something. It doesn't matter what you're doing, what it is. They're going to do it. Are they going to buy a game? Are they going to buy a game like that on Steam where it seems like she stays mostly clothed, or are they going to go out and risk their legal status by buying porn off a shelf? Please.
Hell, for all we know, someone could be jerking off to Croc's voice right now. I'd probably question them if they were doing it, but I probably won't go too far.
I'd be flattered. No, I'd be
I would
creeped
be
out.
too. All right. So, new quest, crop recovery. Oh dear. Yeah. Radiance in Blue is an action RPG created by Lithium Bomb Interactive. I don't think I would be. Yeah, I don't think I'd be calling myself that. I'll explore the open world, fight monsters, complete quests, build relationships, and save the day. Just be careful not to hang around the wrong crowd, or else you may be resented by the rest of society. And they
Does that
promise
mean-
weekly updates.
Does that mean that it's going to have faction respect? Like a faction respect system in the game?
If it does, that would make it something interesting compared to the average.
Yeah.
All right. I'll give that one a shot. Why the hell not?
Sure. I'll stick a follow on it if he says there's going to be regular
At least they
updates.
At least he's actually given some sort of effort on the,
On the scripting.
Actually, on the script and stuff.
Yeah,
Which
he's
is
bothered with
pretty much what an RPG is about.
Well, again, I've seen that type of movement before. That kind of combat. Actually, just recently. Well, not that type of combat. Actually, I haven't seen that kind of combat in MV yet. But I've seen that type of clicky movement, and I don't necessarily object.
Wait a minute. He's just called. Can you just go back on that?
What?
Can you just go back to the other screen? The other screen that you were just on.
That one.
Level 1 slime. Those look like frogs to me.
Yeah, they do look like that. That's okay.
No, they're just the stock RPG Maker enemy slime.
Okay. Now, Mello, I'm going to tell you right now, you asked for this. Dremes!
What do you mean?
It's a
Oh,
flash game.
So you're pinning all the submissions on me, are you?
Well, you're the one that asked.
What is this?
Well,
green
it's
fish?
It's more than likely that Jeeba already included this in the list.
Well,
Actually,
we're
I
not-
can just ask Jeeba now. Jeeba, was this included on the list that you were creating?
All right.
This is
So-
something I play in high school.
It's something I would have made in high school, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what we're trying to accomplish here. It looks like Dig Dug.
I was gonna say just
We've got
half-assed.
Dreams is a puzzle game inspired by Superplex, where the player needs to collect all energy spheres and find exits to beat the level.
sounds about right. Boop. Yep, that's about right. Yeah, you've got green splody blocks, red energy thingies, and right. I can
Shouldn't
see
be
where
on sale.
huh?
So this shouldn't be on sale. It should be something on a free website, like fucking.
Well, I don't know. They seem to have, they've it doesn't look like anything I have not seen this as an engine as yet, but that being said, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. I'd at least give them kudos for having done their own freaking work.
Yeah. I'll say it
don't think
isn't the
it's-
worst thing that I've seen on Steam, but it's just a bit unimaginative.
Well, I actually expected something entirely different when I clicked this link here. This
Oh,
icon
yeah.
here, that is very, very, very bad.
Yeah.
All right,
Yes, he-
Kitty, how about
And I might-
how about a read on the description here?
Sorry?
Can you read it? Let's have a read on the description, please. They like it when you do. People seem to like it when you do that.
Okay. Dreams is a puzzle game inspired by Superplex, where the player needs to collect all energy spheres and find exits to beat the level. There is some wonky English here.
Yes.
Each level requires to solve simple puzzles, such as avoid enemies and certain objects or use explosives to open your path. Each level have 4 energy spheres. The player needs to collect all of them to open exits. In current state, the game has 5 pages which contain 8 levels plus 3 bonuses, 55 in total. The bonus levels will open when the player completes all normal ones on the page.
Okay.
Okay. And one comment, looks good. Hopefully it gets made.
And considering it's now been up for about 3 hours, that's actually not bad.
I'm gonna put ask me again later on it. Like it might be okay to play this, but I'm not sure. I'm still not fully sold on the idea.
Well, I'm not necessarily. Well, you know what? Actually, I'm not having any. I don't take issue with this. I really don't.
It's an
It's
interesting, interesting swing on the Bomberman kind of game.
You know, Bomberman, Dig Dug, and some others very similar to that. Yes.
Perplex.
Yeah, bad English apart, I think it deserves to exist. I don't take issue with it.
Nope, I don't either.
I'm not real overly impressed, but on the other hand, I don't think it should be held back from the store because of it.
There's a lot worse. There's a lot worse out there than this.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. There's definitely a lot worse out there, and I put an ask me again later on it. I hope he cleans up. I hope he cleans up the description,
Yeah.
because I want to actually understand what he actually said.
Yeah, it looks like
Oh.
English. They use English words. It doesn't parse very well as English, which is a different issue. All right. So, on to our next abomination.
Just wanted to check. Am I alone on my decision?
Oh, Boulder Dash. That's it. That's the one I was thinking of. Thank you.
What
was-
Mello wants to say what he thinks of the game.
No, I've already said it. I was asking if everyone else had a different
Yeah.
opinion from me.
What? So what was it again?
He's-
I was saying, am I the only one that put ask me again later on it?
No,
no,
I
I
put
put-
ask me again later on it.
All right.
I put no on. I would buy it, but I wouldn't buy it from Steam. But I mean, it's not. I'm not saying it shouldn't be on Steam, but I don't see anything in it. So
All right.
In the sea of shit that there is on Steam, it actually,
stands out.
yeah.
I thought you were actually reading off of a description there for a second.
So, no.
All right. Let's have a look at the next one. Next play is, okay, When Worlds Collide Greenlight trailer. Okay, I think I've actually seen this one. There was some, oh, yeah, I've seen this one.
Yeah.
Only in a somewhat simpler form. This is basically
Yeah.
just a physics simulation where
Last
you're
Is
week-
this just
Last week, sir.
is this just like an asset pack? Because I've seen this done a lot of times in this near exact style.
We actually have seen this last week, and it was very, very basic.
Well, this one's a physics simulator. You're hauling the Earth around
Oh.
because that
Oh,
is
dear.
Earth attached to the back of a thing and a bunch of enemies running around. Crushing defeat. Yeah. Okay.
This guy has 3 games on Steam, and they all went up on the same day.
Jesus
Is
Christ.
it actually on the storefront?
No, all 3
No,
of his
they're only
games
on
when,
Greenlight.
In that case,
when
we'll
Worlds
see.
Collide.
In that case, we'll see the rest of them later.
Because HGI commented on this game saying, sorry, no, come back when you've released the other games you've had Greenlight already.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to go with no thanks, not interested. This doesn't tickle the stick. If that
Oh,
makes
they
any
have been
sense.
Greenlight.
All right.
I put a no on it too.
All right.
No.
Stellar Warrior. And this looks like it's an adaptation. Oh, wow. All the freaking language tags. Hold on. Wrought by Wars. Okay.
Wrought
Lies
by wars.
A planet that holds an ancestral secret. After years of incessant attacks and a greedy traitor, the enemy managed to steal the secret. Ooh, the Death Star. As the entire space fleet was battling for the safety of all planets, an old intergalactic Colonel Ashgar was left to recover the treasures from the enemy's grasp and bring the traitor to justice. Right.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Oh, I've got this on itch.io.
Have you?
I've just realised. Or at least I've got something similar to it on itch.io.
Not particularly fast, is it?
No.
I will ask for a moment to say happy birthday to Cuddles.
Hey, Cuddles.
Hey, happy birthday, Cuddles.
It's belated, but it's valid anyway.
It's a little belated, yes, but it's.
Oh, that's better.
This looks like.
That's
Well,
more
okay.
like it.
This is. Okay, this is a bullet hell. Very slow.
I think I
Oh,
played this on my Nokia back in 2002.
Quantica is asked what are the latest news on the Dickless Johnny, aka Brianna Wu.
She's running for Congress.
Yeah, she's running to be a Congress critter. And it is running for Congress, running to become a Congress critter from the state of Massachusetts, and
Oh dear God.
that's it. As far as I know, not getting very far. I haven't been looking, on the other hand, so I probably should do that at some point.
She's trying to change the criticism laws and crap.
I know this is a random question, but has anyone here played a game called Velocity 2X?
Yes,
I have.
I even have a copy.
Yeah.
And this is very much like
Well,
that.
to be honest, I think that's a better that's a better game than this.
Well,
Yeah.
all right. So, nope, I'm
Although
not going for it.
I'll say this: I think it plays better when you're actually playing it than it actually looks here on Greenlight.
Yeah.
All right, Royal Tumble. Meet King Ono. 4-shot games. Well, at least they bothered with that. Although that transition comes from Windows Movie Maker. Build is castle strong. Do not fumble, else it will surely crumble. But okay.
Oh, so Minecraftish. Jesus Christ.
And
I
the
think I built
objective.
something like this in my spare time.
I can it looks a bit morbidly, but I don't think this would be too bad.
Blah.
Yeah, it's
Like
not good.
I can see this being adapted to a PC.
Yeah.
I love how the mobile controls are still there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? Actually, it could just be the UI that they chose to use. Some sort of
Possibly,
3D
yeah.
asset-y thing. Okay.
Well, I can tell you for a fact that the character models are assets because I've seen them used before.
Oh, I'm sure. But just having an asset in it, just using an asset in a game isn't necessarily something that you get shot for.
No,
You see
if you,
too many accounts. Sorry.
Yeah, Will and Anita think shit talking on Xbox is death threats or, outright sexism. Most of the time it's guys, everybody's assuming that you're a guy anyway, and calls you a faggot just to be an obnoxious bastard because you aren't moving fast enough in whatever multiplayer game you're playing.
oh yes, I'm totally not a guy, and night boat. No way I'm eating this.
Can I just block Nightbot?
No, unfortunately that doesn't happen. Yeah,
I'm-
you put a space if you drop the .com off of that Cuddles, it'll work just fine. Yeah, your .com.
Leave a blank space next time, Cuddles.
Or just not add the .com. Okay. We
I-
are going to.
I might actually buy this if it actually came onto Steam. It looks like something that could be a bit fun.
Well, I'm going to go with Ask Me Again Later at this point. So.
I mean, the premise seems pretty good. Delivery could be better. I mean, it isn't exactly good that they're using a mobile user interface, but with a few more tweaks, I'd say this could be something pretty good.
I don't
Yeah.
disagree. I don't disagree. I'm going with Ask Me Again later because I don't know that I would necessarily play it. If somebody sent it to me, of course I would do that, but that's beside the point. And you can have the king in his bath even. Let's see. Moving
I'm gonna
on.
put Ask Me Again. I'm gonna put Ask Me Again later, pending
I'll
price.
give that game the props for having a bit of a sense of humour.
I agree. That I would agree. Now,
No. Oh God, no.
Am I to blame for this one?
Probably.
Oh my god.
No, I think I'll blame
Names.
Jiva for this one. What the?
You too, Cal.
I don't normally say something like that.
43
18
seconds.
plus.
18 plus. Why would this be 18 plus? Alabar presents.
My 6-year-old niece could draw better than that.
My 6-year-old draws better than that.
I think he's just wanting to make us confirm that he is actually over 18 and he's done this kind of drawing.
I don't know.
Is that much to
Oh,
be
there is
proud
actually
about?
more trailer. What's up with that? I had no idea.
Fucking
Excellent
excellent
graphics.
unforgettable
An
story.
unforgettable story. Oh god, you're finished. Oh.
This guy's put this up as a joke, surely.
Yes, he has.
Yeah, Look
If-
at his other game.
What other game? Okay. Give me that. All right, Mr. Alabar. Okay, I remember that. I remember that game, and we're not going there. I voted that one down too. No thanks. No,
I am
moving on.
definitely voted that one.
Why have
down.
I been... Oh, that thing. Oh.
The
What's the make of
description,
that
the
thing?
description of the last game is hilarious.
Space Arena immersive space shooter, all in voxels, with the
It wasn't-
exception of with the exception of the playership model, which is not. I don't get that. Actually, some of
This
Oh,
is
this
an
is-
asset
this is-
flip.
This is an asset flip. Birdie had posted the same thing.
Oh, absolutely outstanding. Well, Mr. Space Arena, I'm thinking asset flip equals not only no, but hell no.
If you give me just a second, I can bring up the asset pack itself.
Oh, do please. I would love that.
He
If I
said
see-
that the amazing 3D art was made by Bethel, like www.bethel.com.
What amazing.
Now, if
3D art.
only Steam had an option there that had a steaming pile of shite. But that would
Here
really
it
get
is.
the message across.
Cuddles, I do not know why people keep calling games immersive.
It's a buzzword. When you're selling something, you got to use buzzwords. You got to be a pitch. You can't just go, "This is my game." You got to go like, "This is an immersive, open world, third-person space flight sim." Doesn't that sound? You're like, "Oh shit, that sounds badass." And then you look at it and you go, "Oh, I could
Oh,
just go and get this off Unity."
and
Oh, he's actually also copied the description from the asset page. And someone in the comments pointed out that it mentioned mobile optimization. And then he said, thanks, credit is given on the description with a link.
$60 on $60 on the Unity Asset Store, and yeah,
$60.
60 bucks on the $60 on the Unity Asset Store. He changed nothing.
Yeah, right.
I also like how a commenter needed to point out one of the flaws in his description for him to fix. Which is
Which
probably
one was
something he
that?
should have checked himself.
Which one was that?
Space Arena.
Yeah, but I'm just saying which comment, which part of it was.
For the one from Dafrand
Right.
Let's
on
see.
the first page.
Well, I will give him one. I will give this guy one thing. He did, in fact, put a credit in there to the guy that actually developed the fucking game. All right.
Whoever asked if it had VR support by default, it
Oh
doesn't.
look, Birdie, I've
That's-
actually managed to get his version of this thing greenlit, and he's using the
The
same
list.
freaking trailer as the Unity Asset Store. Out.
The game was released as well. Well, no, not released. The store page is up, but he missed his release date. Typical Birdie Air fashion.
Let's look at the store page. Yep, coming soon. This item is not yet available. He was supposed to be out yesterday and has not arrived as yet.
Probably because
So
he knew.
I am
Probably because he.
I am completely justified in a no go to hell vote, and we're gonna move on. Nefis, atmospheric
Oh,
and short puzzle
Nefis.
game with narration. Nefis. Oh look. Oh. Head bob. Ew.
Okay, some pretty good graphics.
That head bob is wow. No. No. That is
Can
one
you
huge
check
ass
it?
wolf.
Very furry as well.
That tends to happen. But
Looks
no,
like Hugo
watch,
Strange's beard.
just watch. It could, even with him standing still, his head's moving back and forth.
Oh yeah, look at that. It jiggles from side to side. What the fuck?
How the hell does he pick up something that size? And
Just
then it
casually
shrinks
walk.
when he sets it down.
I think it just moved away from him. Because he couldn't even walk near the table.
And that side to side head bob, guys, this is not a thing that you do.
Oh,
this
there's a new descriptor for a game. Nefis will be an atmospheric
Oh,
and short puzzle game with narration. So we have
Buzzwords.
atmospheric and short puzzle.
I know the guy who made this. I have him on
yes.
Steam.
Oh, I know
He's the guy
him.
that made Drizzle Path, yeah. He got a bunch of default CryEngine assets and built Drizzle Path, so this would be running on the CryEngine as well, more than likely.
His other games, are they built on CryEngine assets as well?
Yeah. Drizzle Path, Genie, Bottle. He made 3 Drizzle Path games, all the same base game, and all he did was add audio to it and him playing guitar. Not a bad guitar player, but not enough to warrant a $2 game.
Okay, I'm going with not interested. This game will make me violently ill. Okay. Planet Icebox. Oh,
That's getting kind of look like a walking simulator to me.
this is actually looking this. Oh,
It was.
the
I mean, that
Icebox.
last game, the feast.
It was. It's a
Yeah,
puzzly
it
walking
was.
simulator.
What the fuck is this?
Nothing wrong with walking
What is
simulators, really.
Apart from the
Depends
fact
on how
that
they're
boring.
done.
Yeah.
A recently researched planet. Okay, so we have a female character at least, and I don't know who staked that motherfucker out on the side of the thing there, but that's not cool.
This game's actually developed by a Greenlight booster.
Really?
Yeah, Aku's, head of Aku's Interactive.
Really?
They offer marketing, beta testing, Greenlight boosting, branding, and community boosting.
Except that
Not
we
the
don't,
big,
we don't know
not
whether
the biggest.
we don't know whether he's the
boostings.
original.
Developer.
Could they have possibly have picked an unimaginative title for a game? Icebox.
Planet Icebox. Yeah, I've seen worse.
Yeah.
Just not often. I'm not going to get this because I'm not impressed.
It's terrible.
It's also the same guy that made Project RPG, so that should probably say a lot about it.
Okay. Chaos
Oh.
Town.
I know why they crashed.
What?
I know why they crashed.
Oh,
Satellite photos.
Ugh. All right. Chaos-
English people. English.
All right. Chaos Town. Let's have a look at the trailer. Unreal 4. This ought to be a treat.
God.
Useless machines. More like
This is terrible.
This is a mixture of default assets from Epic and just
It's This looks
Even
also
though-
like Unity assets as well.
And the terrain is from, and the trees are from Unreal Pack. Not a pack, sorry, the Unreal tech demo for shaders. So
10 bosses.
Nothing-
Ooh, a huge boss. That's okay. So a boss is just a bigger thing. No, just no.
Well, that's leave me underwhelmed.
And he wants money for this.
It's
Not
the
getting it
same-
from me.
it's the same
Labyrinth.
there's nothing different
No,
to it.
and I'm going to put a favorite on it because I'm going to do a W2 on it.
All right. Labyrinth Escape. Oh, look, basic base game with a really crappy thumbnail. And why are
Oh wait,
you...
this is
Unreal
just
4.
an Unreal 4 tech demo again. I know
Yeah.
because that's the only tech demo that I've actually used for Unreal 4.
Oh, look at that! He even stole the bombs from Tom Lumen.
What-
So
I'm
he
not
has
sure
the
what-
mouse cursor. He has the mouse cursor going across the screen, and he also has a FAPS watermark at the top of the screen. What a great trailer so far.
Very
And he stole
professional,
it.
folks.
The boxes and bombs are taken from someone who.
Those aren't boxes. They're supposed to be blocks of...
You are
Rock.
shooting at you are shooting at boxes?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because it's just meant to be This is just meant to be an Unreal 4 tech demo, just for people to learn the basis of how to make a first-person shooter, and he's just
Okay.
used that and put it on a Greenlight.
And he's
No.
taken the weapon from the Unreal 4 shooter demo.
Just no. All right.
I'm no first person shooter expert, but this looks pretty poor.
I'm probably...
Rather,
And this is
want to do some hot candle.
this is made by Morpho's company as well.
It's...
You're
Except
facing
he
your
didn't make
hands
it.
there.
He didn't even make it. He may have laid out the maps, but that's it. He fat-flied it.
Basically, we just need him coming on mic now and himself calling it his own biggest asset flip ever. Then
Yeah.
we'll have him.
All right, The Grand Ball. Here's a visual novel.
Oh, that guy has 7 Greenlight games.
Which guy? The guy for the Grand Ball?
Labyrinth. Nah, Labyrinth Escape.
Oh,
I'm delayed.
a truly magical event. People everywhere. Okay. Last Lotus Visual Novels presents big
He's
Suicide.
being honest about what it is.
big hoopy dresses and tits. Okay.
Well, at least he's being honest
Suicide.
about what it actually is. You know, visual novel.
Well, and you see, here's the thing. I'm not seeing any more. This trailer isn't helping us in terms of.
It's like
Okay.
the
Yes.
description gives a bit more information, but not too much.
Okay.
I'm seeing a problem here. One, can you just go back to that other picture, that second picture? One character looks well drawn, but the other looks dourly blooming drawn.
This guy here.
The woman looks okayly drawn, but the guy in the picture, that is
He's been
dreadfully drawn.
stretched.
It's dreadfully drawn.
Yeah,
He's been stretched out.
I think what we have here is a case
Uh,
of different character designers.
actually, it's
It
said
just looks,
in the
yeah,
Hey, Richard.
it's just mismatched.
Richard. This is set in 1882, in Victorian era,
Yeah.
and actually, it has nothing to do with Japan.
Ooh,
So,
Can I just say that this is also made by the same guy that made One Last Chance?
Mm,
Do you remember that, Croc?
one last chance.
It was that one visual novel that Zax wouldn't shut up about how much he hated it 1 week.
Oh, that thing. Yeah. I
As far as I'm concerned, a visual novel pretty much relies on its art style. That did not have a very good art style at all.
To me, a visual novel really relies on its story. Like, you
And-
can
Yeah,
have a
it's story,
terribly...
but
If
it
you're
needs
trying
but
to-
it needs the picture representation to be able to.
if you're
Yeah.
see,
If you're
here's the
trying to...
hey guys, here's the
I
thing.
was talking.
Hold
That's
on.
okay.
Okay.
Sorry, Kitty.
See, the problem is that you're both actually correct. The art style is what you use to draw the people in, and the story is what you use to keep them from refunding the freaking game. Okay, go ahead there, Kitty.
It has a story.
It's just fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's centered around the grand ball. So it's not something that you will play for hours like Love and others. So it's about restoring the family's position and wealth and finding the true love. But the only way to find out is to attend the grand ball. So I think that the issue here is how much of gameplay you can get from this visual novel.
That I don't know.
Can I just go a bit off topic here? Ratchet, you remember that game that we looked at last week where me and you were arguing whether it was Game Guru or Unity?
Yeah, was that the plumbing one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dev just messaged me and he said that it was Game Guru.
How the fuck do you do that with Game Guru?
I
I
don't
have
know.
no clue.
But if
He
I
just messaged saying,
I will go with Ask Me Again later and I will follow this.
I'm going to agree with you, Kitty. I'm not sold at the moment, but it might be something worthwhile. Who knows?
I'm gonna vote no, but I'm gonna follow it. Because the
Alright.
story makes nearly no sense to me. Like, if you're gonna restore your family's heritage, why would you go to a ball to do that? And why would you try and settle all your family's issues at one ball at one evening? But it might change my mind later on, so I'll stick a follow on it.
Okay, let's move on to our next abomination. Okay, Sanji?
I'm gonna put Ask Me Again later and follow it again as well. I'm not a particular fan of visual novels, but on the other hand, I think this one might interest me.
Well, I like me some visual novels, but this one's not selling itself well. Okay, let's move on. Daltonism.
Change your color.
That's level 3.
I think I played the Flash game of this back in 2008.
2008. I played a console. I played this on the Atari 2600, and it looked better.
I don't understand.
No, this isn't.
Like, Give Up's better than this, and that's a free Flash game.
Look at that. He's using a copywritten font. You go down to the description, and it just says description, and he's put his own little man as the eyes.
Like, description literally takes up, like, a half of the description.
Yeah,
Answer:
the world's
no.
shittest viewer.
Not touching it.
Kirill, it's Kirill Gurman.
I'm
Do you
still not
remember him,
interested.
Doc?
Like I said, yes, I remember him. I remember him quite well. That being said, answer: no, I don't think so. I
If it's
have.
Kirill, then no.
I
It's
saw
not
it better
partic-
than this
it's
on
not-
the A2600.
It's not particularly eye-catching, is it?
No.
No,
Like, the
it's
art
not.
style's terrible.
Okay,
Another fucking visual novel.
all right.
Connected
Connected
Hearts.
Hearts. If this is
At least
Well,
this is free to play.
that first picture is not very promising.
let's have a look. There's 3 different
I'll say
trailers
this,
for
at
some
least it's free
reason.
to play.
Hopelessness is okay. You're going for the despair thing. Uh-huh. Right. Okay. let's try
The
something.
hell's going
that's
on?
in English. Okay, so it's the same trailer 3 different times. Only English, Spanish, and Russian. Alright, I have no idea what it thinks it's doing. Let's see.
I literally didn't get anything out of the trailer.
There's nothing in the trailer that I can see. 3 guys, 2 girls. One of them is called Alice.
That's just a blank screen.
You can run or confront the freaking wolf. There is Mary. And this is not that looks like English. It uses English words. It doesn't read like English. That is not actually English. All right. If you are
Since I have memory, I have. Oh God, that is dreadful English. Can I have a look at that? Can I have a look at that again?
Just a moment, please. Right there.
No, I have. Can I just read this out? No, I have never seen them. Since I have memory, I have lived here alone.
Yeah.
That's not right.
Okay. Nope. Not touching it.
Fantastic.
Now it's time to move on.
Drill Night.
It's real nights.
This at least looks promising.
Okay. Slashy platformery thing.
It's going for a sci-fi Terraria look, I think.
Yeah, well, it's succeeding in that fairly well.
I think this is actually worth a yes, actually. From
It might be, yeah.
It might be. Gameplay seems solid, graphics look consistent, art style looks good.
I'm not even worried about that one so much. It doesn't even look like it'll play badly. It does what it looks like it's done what it set out to do. Which, in and of itself, means it probably deserves to exist. Boom.
I'd say yes for this one. I'm not normally into this kind of game, but there's nothing. I'm actually quite impressed with it.
That
I'm
makes 2 of us.
definitely impressed with it.
Well, make that
I'm
Oh,
3.
definitely impressed with it.
This
Yeah.
is the same guy that made Lost Crew Terminal as well. That's increased my yes vote.
I'm not
He's
worried about.
put some-
I'm not worried about the developer himself, unless he's like
He's actually put,
known to be a
he's-
shithead.
To me, he's putting some reasonable effort here.
Yeah, I agree.
Thing is, I care about if the developer has any good previous work under his belt. If he has good previous work, then it increases my chances of voting the game up. Because I know he can create good stuff.
How long is this trailer? Oh, it's over. Okay.
Solid graphics. Yes, I'd say yes.
Resurrection of Man and Machine subgenre. You may be crafty and dangerous, but you are very vulnerable. So use your machines to transport shields, trampoline, projectile, blah blah blah. And there's a co-op mode. I'll take it. Sure. Why not?
Well, he's even answered his question. He says he's even said it. It's an alpha version. The game will be much better. So
The game's going to be better than what we've already seen.
Yep, Greenlight closing
Yeah.
has forced him to show the game before he was completely ready to do so. Okay, cool.
oh, credit to him for that. I'd say.
Credit to him,
Vote it
yeah.
up.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm completely okay. I'm good
It's
with that.
It's solid.
That's-
It just looks solid to me.
Okay, mode of film strip. I have no idea what this is likely to be. We have a boy and a girl in the thumbnail there. Can we be a little quicker about the... Yeah. Okay. Now playing, please say hi. Well, okay. I don't know what Vonka is. Kete, is that something I'm not translating correctly or what?
Nah, about why you vote on visual novels, and I never mind.
Now, this looks actually quite interesting.
5 interesting and unique stories. So there's going to be 5 different chapters or 5 different base stories or different perspectives in it.
Well, that's at least something. Carnival. Looks like you got a kid. It looks like we're a kid on a bicycle or something. I don't know, maybe.
5 main characters whose fate depends on you. explore the nooks and crannies of picturesque locations.
Well, it's
My sound effects seem good.
make decisions
Make decisions.
for these people. I don't know if it's an asset flip or not, but it's a fairly simple game in terms of, like, graphically it's very simple. They've done a lot of work on the effects. Or they seem to have.
I'd say wait and see kind of thing, but
Have a look at Bug Studio Dev's Greenlight account.
Oh, thank you very much for the translation, Lee Sharon.
Oh shit, this guy's got a lot of games under his belt.
Yeah.
let's have a look.
So
Yes,
someone actually got to the trouble of asking someone to translate to him instead of using Google Translate.
Which is good.
He's got 13 titles.
Most of which have been released. Looks like he's got
All but 3.
all but 3.
Well, 4 if you count the one we've just looked at.
No. It's one.
Actually, no.
One.
One's a concept.
The description of the game is in very good English. And at the end, thank you very much for the translation, Liz Sharon, whoever she is.
Okay, so one of his games is a concept.
One
two
of them has been
greenlit
greenlit but not released.
2 of them have. 2 of them have. Because Platform Defense and... What was the other one? Survival Time have both been greenlit but not released. And Mode Film Strip hasn't been greenlit. Because it's just been uploaded today.
Oh, okay. I remember Stoneback.
I would say wait and see.
Ask me again later and following.
Yeah, that seems like the same thing to do at the moment.
The fact that he's had a few games where they've been greenlit but not released kind of makes me question a little bit.
Well, again, you can greenlight something and not release it, and still because you're not done with it, or you're waiting for the right time, or there's any one of 100 reasons.
Or maybe things just haven't gone as well as he hoped.
And
He's probably gonna have to get a
according
shuffle
to
on
TMA, Gradyscape was asset flipped and was apparently better than the game he tried to rip off, or the game that was tried to rip it off. 8,000 hours on Construct 2. That would be a useful marker. That means he actually does work.
Yeah.
800 hours for a simple game is probably not, or 7 to 800 hours on a game like that. Probably not an unreasonable number. It's better than 200 that Digital Homicide claims they want to put into a game. Oh,
Jesus Christ!
yo, what is this?
You can shoot to save your life.
Oh boy, 3
What
times
is this
frame
shit?
rate.
Yeah.
That looks. This game kind of look. What's the word
Okay,
I'm looking
and
for?
the
Motion
little-
sickness
and the little-
inducing.
And the little girl in the white dress,
Yeah.
who is apparently working with you, because you can't shoot her.
At least
She's in all the screens. She's
I'm
not
getting.
attacking
I'm getting queasy just watching this.
you.
Game.
Ugh, okay.
I mean, and I don't mean I don't mean because of the violence. I mean due to the speed of the ready thing.
Yeah, you and me both. Oh, see there. Okay. There's our little white our girl in the little white dress. There she is again.
It should come with epilepsy warning.
What the hell happened? Oh wow, Chicky,
Put it
what
this
the
way,
hell
Kitty.
happened to your what the hell happened to your arm joints? Oh, you poor thing.
Kitty, put it this way: I won't want to play this game in VR.
No,
No.
no. Don't play this game in VR. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Richie.
Oh,
No, literally,
hoopty.
I'll be throwing up after 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
That.
I was immediate. I watched the video start and I was immediately queasy. Hoopty said, "Oh God, does the developer take killing floor and pour about 2 tons of ketchup on the screen?" I don't know if this is digital, if this is digital suicide or not.
I don't. The
Moon
girl just seems.
Studios. What?
The girl just seems inserted just for whatever reason. She just seems rather pointless to me.
She's eye
To have a
candy.
girl. Yeah.
The
That's her entire purpose.
developer says, "Hi, yes, it is very high, especially in that last scene. It will be toned down for sure. It's more of a survival horror with painkiller-like features." Ah!
Fucking painkiller-like features.
Ah!
Answer.
It's
no.
meant to be a.
Ah! Painkiller-like
Can I-
features?
I just want to quickly say hi, Birdiev, who's apparently watching this.
Hello, Mr. Berdiev.
You can go ahead and talk if you want. You don't have to silently dislike the video and comment on a game we've just looked at if you want.
Could be the other guy too. Whatever. Zero.
Rock and roll.
Hold on. I'm not there yet.
Not. Sorry.
I understand what it's trying to do. It's taking like the modern Doom and all that.
Yeah.
Like Rise of the Triad.
All right.
It just does it terribly.
All right. Moving on. Brand new Steam Greenlight teaser trailer introducing.
Paint.net the game. Oh, sorry, Microsoft Paint the game.
No. It's the gameplay is somewhat different, I think. Actually, no, it's not. Kinda. It looks like they've actually done. It looks like he actually put some more work into it since the last time I saw this.
It's still very. This is not something that should be on Steam. This is something that should be on itch, like my first project type of thing.
Well, actually, it's not his first project. I can already tell you that.
No, he's done like 5 others, hasn't he?
Yep. Nothing released.
Not released,
Germans-
just privately put up.
Mello, German is adding things to your favorites. Well, trying to at least.
Mello put this game
Germ-
in his favorites.
Well, hang
Yeah.
on. Let's
German just said
have a
that.
look here.
German just said added to Mello's favorites.
Yeah, I put this game in my favourites because I've actually Zach's actually gave me a demo for this and I actually really enjoyed it. I actually spent a whole 2 hours playing it, just the alpha version.
Yeah. The Chojin virus. It actually is asteroids, or it's a variant they're on. And actually, I know where he got the music for this. So.
Good to know.
I wouldn't pay for this. This is something I'd play on my phone. It's not.
So when's the gameplay going to start? Is that it?
It's really basic. Like
It's going to be. It is real basic.
it's not something I would buy. I'd look at that on Steam and go, "Wait, what the fuck?"
It's not offensive. It's
It's pretty
It's not
inoffensive,
bad.
yeah.
Well, knowing what we do, knowing what some of us do about the developer in question, his art style is almost non-existent.
Pretty bad.
He put it together in Game Maker on a during a stream here not too terribly long ago.
Mm,
I wouldn't buy it though.
we're going to say ask me again later.
yeah. Sorry. It's Zach's, but I don't play favorites.
I don't either. I was going to put it ask me again later and follow on it. See if we can't actually do a little better with some of these rocks. Coloring them in just does not seem to have helped the things any.
Like, it looks like the different colours of the asteroids make it just look like there's no real cohesion at all with the art.
Yeah, and it could have left them as little as just outlining blobs, and it would have worked probably better.
Dracologist just said MS Voodoo.
I am definitely not impressed. I'm going to vote no on it. but I am going to follow it.
I think
he's like mixed two art styles together.
it does. In terms of the gameplay, it doesn't look like it's going to be all that bad. It's just that it's not being sold very well, and
No.
No.
Nothing comes out at me that says buy it.
yeah.
If I wanted to play this, I could play it in San Andreas, or I could play it on my old Nokia from like 2004. It's nothing, nothing fancy.
Well, I suspect we will see this one again later.
The only reason I voted it up is because I've actually played the demo and I actually had a lot of fun with it.
Well,
Marketing-wise, I don't think he's done too well, but game-wise, since I've played it, I'm actually pretty impressed.
It's not.
okay. That being said, I actually avoided playing that demo until after this appeared on Greenlight Gathering. I do actually have said alpha version. Mr. Zaxter sent it to me. All right. So let's move on, shall we? There's poop in my soup too.
Oh no.
PewDiePie was not the first? Oh wow, no.
Wait. Wasn't this already on Steam?
Well, there's poop
No,
in my
that's the
soup.
first game. I have it.
Poop in my soup.
No, I'm sure
Sweetie
the sequel
Place,
was released.
Jacksepticeye, 3 parts, Markiplier, Diamond Minecraft, Match Shade.
Yeah, poop in my soup too.
Keeps going,
The
doesn't
store
it?
page is already up.
I really thought I was first.
Oh, now some of them go boom.
What the fuck
The
is that?
fuck is that?
What's that? Sounds like someone started hoovering.
the hell?
It's not my end.
It's supposed to come out in 10 days. Oh, it's a DLC.
Is that what it
Yeah,
is?
why is the Greenlight page up for something that's already got a store page up?
I have
The
no.
store page is for DLC, Mello.
Then
This guy didn't even release original. Look at his account. He's the guy that released Flicks and Chill.
oh, so it isn't his game.
No.
Fuck. I'll contact the actual dev later.
Yeah, we're gonna put no thanks, not interested, and we'll get the poop in the soup thing
Yeah,
coming up.
another thing I don't like is, as a person said in the chat, they're trying to use PewDiePie as advertisement.
That's not considered cool. All right, not buying it. Moving on. Colonizer. Oh look, it's Defender. Only not as good. This looks like crap. What the hell are you?
Didn't we see something like this just earlier?
No, we saw.
The gravity doesn't work upside down.
Why would the gravity work upside down? Let's see.
Because it's planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
When
planets
it-
are round.
When it was going around the planet, when it went to the downside, it fell.
Oh, I didn't see that part.
Oh, I saw that.
No, look at that. It does go upside down.
Oh, it didn't happen here, but it happened on the first planet.
He probably just did something.
Velocity. Most likely it was a situation of velocity. I'm confused.
Colonizer is an arcade strategy game. At this moment, there are 2 different game modes. Your civilization inhabits one giant planet, which is going to explode in 8 minutes. Your civilization inhabits one solar system, which is going to be absorbed by star in 8 minutes. Game goal is to save as much creatures as possible. Okay. He says that he got nominations and prizes. Indie Prize 2017 nominee. Game
What? Indie Prize 2017 nominee.
Game Factory Jam 2016 winner. Mallow?
Indie Prize 2017, I don't even think it's happened yet.
It hasn't, but he's also not claiming it has.
But he says that he won Game Factory Jam 2016. It's
Okay.
it's muddy if it was the game or the developer, but he's making a claim, and it's he is Russian.
The event's Russian, and the 2016 event was about space, so it would have been the game.
Well, that makes it at least possible. Was he in fact the winner?
I can email the event organizer.
No.
You should
Just scroll through the event.
And
the actual winner was Tachyon or Tachin, on one of the two.
So he didn't in fact win.
The old version of this is a new version of the game, and it was developed in a week. You can find on this link that is on itch.io.
Okay.
I've linked you across the actual winner of the game.
And he doesn't say in English that it took him a week to develop it.
I think that was for the game jam.
Application development at its finest.
Yeah, the actual winner was called Tachyon, and was...
I've also sent you the Game Factory promotion for Tachyon after it won the Game Jam.
Okay, so this guy is lying about his awards and now gets a no vote because of it. I was actually going to fence sit that until that.
Yeah,
Firewood.
that's why it's good to have a kitty.
Okay.
I'm getting tons of godlike material here.
There was only one game submitted in the one you're looking at, and the only game in it is Tachyon.
And
Are you looking?
And he clearly says before that same link on itch.io, in the Russian version, that the old version was developed in a week. You can screenshot that, and I will swear by it, Mallow.
Because it was done in the game jam.
Okay.
I'm just gonna double check this.
Screenshot the Russian part too, okay, Mallow?
Where he says it was done in the week, that's because, and he even said himself, it was done in a game jam. So that's not really anything.
Let me just check participation.
Wouldn't go off the itch.io page. Only one person uploaded on itch.io.
Game Factory Game Jam.
Like I said, I can email the Game Jam organizers and find out. That's how I found out that Drakart can actually was runner up in that actual award that they claimed that they did.
Okay. How about we move on?
That might be pretty good to do, just to confirm it.
While we get our let's hold on our research for a little bit and get on to our next abomination, shall we? This is firewood. Why is that guy walking sideways? And looking behind him, apparently. I can't tell. Okay. I don't understand.
Didn't you play something like this just a few weeks ago?
I think so, yeah. I play a few things like this. And 28 seconds, that's all the trailer we got. Press E to look at the photo. This reminds me of the other crap game with the naked female that just couldn't get anywhere.
Oh, what was that called?
Oh god,
The
don't remember.
young ones or something?
No, it wasn't called that, but you're headed in the right direction.
The youth drainers?
Youth trainers, that's the one. All right. I'm gonna go with you're not selling it well, but I'm gonna follow it anyway in the odd hope that you will do something better as far as the trailer there goes, or some other information. 2D psychological adventure game with horror elements. Play as an old man who recently lost his wife and is having troubles with his past. Features side-scrolling 2D adventure with hand-drawn graphics, pixel art, grim and atmospheric music, a twisting story, an epilepsy-inducing little screen there, and you are two people. And you have a Kickstarter for I don't even know how much. Let's have a look.
Is it like $1?
0 and 55 days left.
It's a $5,000.
Promising.
It's Indiegogo and a
Let's see.
$5,000 flexible goal, which means if you give them your money in the next 2 months, they get it regardless of whether they meet their goal or not. All right, let's go with the kinetic novel. Fare thee well. This will have
There's a lot
absolutely
of
no
developers on this one.
Yes, there are. Probably everyone that had anything to do with the game. 1967 and Cedar, Maine. Okay. Pays for a drink so he can stay. But can he? Okay.
Made another game.
I'm not a fan of the art. Like, there's cartoon anime characters with real life backdrops.
Yeah, that actually does bug me, but it's something I've had to do once or twice. I get that part.
Like,
It's a
I
temporary
get it as a
gameplay video.
place. I get it if you're using it as a placeholder, but if you're using it to promote your game and actually use it as the final product, I'm not impressed.
Actually, there's 2 of Gothi's games on Steam for those folks in the chat.
This game was created by a group of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people within the course of 2 weeks for the NaNoWriMo 2016 Visual Novel Development Festival.
Okay.
This version will include updated remastered music, visuals, UI, and some completely redone writing in celebration of the first anniversary of its original release. It's also freeware, so when it comes out, there is no cost to play it.
Well, I could probably get the old version tomorrow. I could probably find the old version on Lemon for free, right right now. So, meh.
Would you say ask me again later on that?
Yeah.
I think so. We have to
That's
take a
been
look
again.
at.
Because I know I've done more than a few NaNoWriMo games, and okay.
The Village.
The Village.
Base crime.
Trailer number 01. As opposed to...
02 and 03.
Yeah.
I love the blurred interface. I also love how the user interface's map doesn't actually match the environment. Because according to that, he's meant to be at a dock, and now he's in a village, I think.
Well, it might actually be that that's the edges of the map you're seeing there.
No, look at where he's meant to be standing. He was meant...
He's
meant to be standing there.
using assets, and at the same time, he's using as a reference what in Brazil goes by as a village. So it's a completely crazy conception of a village.
It's just CryEngine. That's all it is. It's just CryEngine assets. I could build this level for you tomorrow.
Please do. I'd be interested to see that, including the overhead mini map thingy, because that would be fun.
That's just a top-down photo of the level.
The mini map thingy he took from Google Maps.
No, he didn't.
No,
he didn't. It can't be.
That's a top-down. It's a photo of the level. Look at it. It's an angled photo of the level during the daytime.
But
I don't even think it's even that, because most of the time, if you look at a few of the movements that he does on the map, he goes through the buildings on the map when he's just going around the side.
He's taken an angled photo. Look at half the houses. They're back-leaning angle.
He's working with assets, but his reference of village and housing and everything is
okay. He just took a jump scare. That was hilarious.
And didn't work well.
Well, something jumped out of a closet at him, and he went to something, and then he wound up someplace else.
I don't even think that was a jump scare. I think the model just bugged out.
Yeah, have a look at the daytime photo.
Oh, God.
I can see where that's coming from.
Yep.
All those huts.
The status screen just looks out of place.
Well, most of the interface looks out of place.
Ah! What is that?
That's the... Oh, God.
What is that thing?
I'll give him props on his sound design and nothing else. It's like that child singing. That was pretty creepy. I'll give him that.
New gameplay video coming. Okay. Wow. Okay, this is important. Okay.
There is a very bad English translation.
How about we get a proper English translation? We'll let you read the Portuguese version.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Well, you're the one that speaks the language. I don't.
Okay. There are various forms of gameplay: the mode horror, the mode rescue, and the mode intense, and other modes that are yet to come. There are several levels of difficulty when you can confront scarcity of resources or resources that are easily found. Mode horror. The main character of the game is a young man that was captured and woke up in a forest, in a pine tree forest. Okay, we don't have pine tree forest here, but that's okay. Without knowing where he is, he starts walking, wander by the forest and find a highway. And by following the highway, he finds a villa. No, the villa, it's a house. He finds a village. And where there are some aggressive people, and living in this village is the only way that he finds to survive around that place. There are some weapons around the map, and you can play some strategy. brightness and intense nights are some characteristic of this game. We noticed that. Mode intense. You have the whole day to collect resources, but during the night, lots of enemies will show up, and there won't be any resource to be collected, and you will have to survive by yourself. And you have to activate the communicators so that the rescue crew find you. You can mount a strategy, but how long it will work? Mode rescue. After the publication of a valuable secret letter, several groups start to confront the government people that were not in the village, and a group managed to get in and made some hostages, and the government then decides to call for the special ops forces, and the more capable and trained guys in the country, a small unit but very crafty or very valuable, whatever, and you are the captain of this unit, and you have to invade the village and rescue the hostages. Video and more information soon about the game English.
Don't worry about the. I think we probably got a better translation from you than we were going to get from that English description, which is why we put the Brazilian Portuguese speaking lady front and center to have a look. All right.
The translation was pretty good. I was following along as she was talking with the English one.
But our special Kete has better English than Google Translate. So, okay.
And apparently the next one's been removed for some reason.
They may have seen us coming. Okay. I'm going to go with I don't think so. And we're going to move on.
Now I'm
If you click on the next one,
assets.
if you click on the next one, it just says the item doesn't exist.
It may have been removed by the author. That is Sheila, an OS exploration operating system. Okay,
Next one
Universe
then,
in
so-
Fire.
Too many accounts. So Pink Valkyrie is in Brazil.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. All right.
But the Pink Valkyrie speaks Russian too, because she is of Russian heritage. I'm a very handy kitty. Thank you, Tom Tom. Hey, welcome.
All right. Universe in Fire. I'm not impressed. Save the galaxy and his ass.
The best part of the trailer was the penis-shaped rocket, and that was it.
So I'm thinking no.
More
than 1 million of enemy ships, which you have to destroy in order to save yourself and the whole universe. Unlimited number of rounds of ammunition and a limited number of lives. Shuttles, spacecrafts, missiles, and a lot of lasers. All this awaits you in one of the most dynamic games, Universe in Fire. Answer: no, you. I don't want any part of you. Go ahead.
It's just a bullet hell version of the other game.
All right, Michaela Laws apparently has something new for us. Remember teaser trailer. Wake up in an unfamiliar room. She does a lot of visual novels and stuff. There are no visible exits. Okay. Except a laser protected door. It's zero escape.
Didn't we see something like this maybe a couple of weeks ago?
Nope, not this in particular, but we're getting a look at the... Michaela. Really?
This
She
is
has
just
like 4
zero
videos
escape.
on it.
Not doing that?
I didn't know I didn't know they were with TGN.
Shut up, Peter. This is not the time. Hey Internet, it's Jessica, and welcome to Remember.
Maybe you can contact her and see if she can give you a demo.
Hello there, everybody.
'Cause she seems to be handing them
Christy,
out to
and
people.
welcome to the demo version of Remember, Remember. Remember, Remember is a visual novel brought to you by
All of
Ethan
these are just Let's
Nakashima,
Plays.
the person who did the voice for Matthew in the
No,
Space
they're
series,
actually voice actors.
and Michaela is the one who made-
If I think correctly.
Here, well, let's have a demo release trailer. There is a demo,
Where's that
I
at?
just don't know where it is. Probably Itch. I think that's where she does most of her stuff.
I can quickly check because I've got it show.
Yes, please, do that.
Why are there so many visual novels
yeah.
on Steam at the moment?
Because visual novels are actually fairly simple.
Yes.
They're fairly simple to make.
They haven't got much of an audience, though.
You'd be amazed if you get the right collection of genres. Then you'll probably do that. Actually, some of the voice actors are pros.
Seems to be they're trying to capitalize on the Nonary games that is coming out in
Yes.
March. Yeah, that's what it sounds. That's what it feels like to me.
Visual novels are also pretty easy to make good and also are pretty cost efficient.
Yes, they are
if you
very
know what
cost.
you're doing.
Yeah. These guys are
I wouldn't
trying to rip off Zero Escape, and to be perfectly honest with you, I don't blame them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not. To be honest with you, it's not a bad premise.
Oh,
It's just
definitely
that
not.
I just honestly think that as a visual novel, I'm not too entirely sold on it.
I don't know.
I'm kind of liking this thing.
Actually, when I said Nonary game, I meant as in Zero Escape.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
Nonary,
the
the Nonary games consist of 9 persons, 9 hours, 9 doors, and virtues and Zero Escape Virtues Last Reward. Zero Escape Zero Time Dilemma, it was the decision game, and it was a little different. But Nonary would be something that involves the number 9. In this case, we're dealing with 5. Any luck finding that Remember demo there, Mello?
I sent you a link, yeah.
Outstanding. All right.
Send me a link too.
Okay.
I think I will. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Donna M. Bennett. Now, Donna M. Bennett is in fact she's a professional, and she does the voice of Jermaine in the Foamy videos. If you guys have ever seen those.
Okay, Sanji, it's going to be coming through Discord.
Okay, got it.
Croc, are you getting that the new Zero Escape game?
The Nonary games, yes, when they arrive, I
Yeah.
will be getting them. There are no questions. It will happen.
Yeah.
Dawn Bennett, yes, Dawn Bennett is actually on the cast. Michaela Laws did one of the voices herself. Austin Hively, I've seen a little bit of his works from time to time. I don't know most of the rest of these. Ethan Nakashima has done a lot of different work. He is actually a coder.
In actual fact, it won't be too long before we're looking forward to Persona 5.
I am within striking distance of having my pre-order paid off.
I'm just
Okay.
literally counting down the days.
You're looking forward to it too, Mello.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Hello, I'm an RPG sucker.
Well, I'm still waiting, and I know that it's gonna get released. Hopefully, though, on the same day. But I'm just preparing for the
I
idea.
do
that
actually
something
want to
might
do a
bloody
run
happen.
through of. I already did a run through of the NDS version of 999. I do want to get in there and do the Zero Escape or Virtue's Last Reward, because it will actually answer some of the questions that some people have had after my coverage of the other two games.
Yes, sir.
And I know the Kete is looking forward to that too.
Yes, sir.
All right.
There are unanswered questions.
All right.
Okay, the next one doesn't look too bad.
Well, okay. I'm going to go ahead and vote this up because it seems like it could be interesting. The Monk and the Warrior, Episode 1, Heart of a King. Now, if this guy is smart, he'll Greenlight Episode 1 and then add Episodes 2 through whatever.
Does someone want to run the photos below through reverse Google?
The what?
The photos. If you scroll down, there's photos there. Concept art. I was asking someone to run it through Google.
Okay, I'll quickly do it.
Okay. Solve the mystery
I'm
of the King's
pretty
illness.
accurate with my snipping.
The trailer is in Russian with a solid English set of subtitles, so that's actually not too bad. Okay, I don't know who's. Okay, turn it down. Can we turn that down so the music doesn't trip over YouTube?
Sorry.
I'm still having
Yeah, it's my new headset. Everybody complained that I had a bad headset. Now that I have a super good headset, everybody's complaining that I have a good headset. No way to please people. I just wanted to hear the voices in the trailer, and I turned on for just a second, and Sir Dies a Lot went straight to my throat.
Sir Dies a Lot. Yeah. I have the Lord of the Crockett Squirrels.
That's not a badly designed, octopus monster. That not too bad.
I'd like to see the English version of the interface, but I mean it doesn't look brilliant.
Ratchet, I've reversed image searched the image, and the only pickups it have found was this Greenlight page, and YouTube page is linked with the game.
Right.
Yeah, I did it for a few. Yeah, it's not stolen art.
No. Seems a bit weird doing that sort of concept art for something that doesn't have any close-up shots, though.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll give it a shot. What's the worst that can happen?
It's bad.
Yeah. But
That's the worst that can happen.
I mean,
they could sue you if you think it's bad.
The worst that can happen, it won't sell.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay.
But I think that the art is cool. They just have to add the English version on the language and on the instructions, because otherwise you won't know where to click.
Okay. Next victim, Salamandra, the story of the pirate. Well, +1 pirate. And this looks like, that.
Oh, I remember this. The developer emailed me giving me access to the beta if I wanted it.
What is it, a big multiplayer thing?
I believe it is, yeah. Actually, no, it's tagged as single player. I haven't responded yet.
I see this not going well. Smooth seas and a ship with and an underdrafted ship.
Why is it
Going-
bouncing like that?
Yeah, I know. Because,
Yeah.
well, the vessel itself
Ships
doesn't
do
seem to have
not
any.
do that.
The ship itself doesn't seem to have any kind of a draft, though.
No. The sea is completely calm.
And it
If we
shouldn't do
were
that.
if you were in the middle of a storm,
Then it would probably do that. Well, then it would do that. I already know that.
The ship animations are some of the best things I've ever seen.
Hey, girl in a maid outfit back there. That could be kind of cute. Assuming we could actually get a look at her rather than this freaking troll.
Croc sold on the idea.
No, I'm not. I'm really not. The gameplay
Oh
itself
my
looks like it could just.
no, I'm loving the bouncing ship.
Wow.
It looks like a toddler's idea of ship physics.
Well, if all your experience is a bathtub, wow.
It probably is.
Wow,
Yeah.
I gotta look good. I got a side shot of that of the wait. Oh, check that out! Holy crap! How does she walk?
Seriously?
This guy's been busy. Croc, this might be pretty hard to explain, but do you remember that sci-fi first-person shooter that I liked but you disliked?
Yeah,
That was made in Unreal and you thought was CryEngine
yeah.
in December. This is the same guy that made that.
Don't they have ballast in this ship so that they don't bounce?
They should.
Hey, that's just
I've just realised. I think that guy's got his Windows Start menu at the top of his thumbnail.
Oh, you can see the edge of it.
No, that's actually.
Oh no, that's the game.
That's
Yeah.
the game. It's actually.
Oh no, that's the
information
actual interface.
All right. I will put an ask me again later on it. If the dev wants to contact me with a demo, I might actually change with a demo or something. Then we'll think about it.
Well, if you play this, I'm gonna laugh all the time because of the bouncing ship without ballast.
Can I just say nice save, Croc?
What nice save.
Yeah, nice save. You were gonna say if he gave me the beta, I'd vote it up. I could tell.
No. I'll consider it. I will
Is it
consider.
not letting you cast your vote?
No, I already cast it once. All right. I'm just gonna put an ask me again later on it, and I'll follow and see what happens. Okay, code color. What is this?
These are the sperms looking for the egg.
Yeah.
That's how I describe. They are going through the labyrinths of the uterus looking for, where is my egg? Where is my egg? I want to
And there's blue
procreate.
sperm and yellow sperm.
Yes, the blue sperm and the yellow sperm are fighting for the egg. I want to procreate. Please allow me. And it's even here. Dick your reward. Oh, sorry. Pick your reward.
Yeah. You did that on purpose.
Me? I would never do such a thing.
Yes, you would.
You know me. I'm a saint.
Yep, sweetness is the day you were born, right, Kitty?
I'm Saint Kitty.
Uh-huh.
Please, can you make a game where your whatever a character or something doesn't look like a sperm? Jesus.
Okay, you can always play you have to fertilize the egg.
I think we've actually already seen that game, believe it or not.
Which one?
The one you just mentioned.
I forget what it was
The
called.
one I mentioned.
But it was,
that's a free download game online. As far as I know, it wasn't on Greenlight.
well, at least he thought to give us some gameplay.
The one thing I'll say is they're simple, but then they're so simplistic that it looks boring. And I think this game's probably the latter.
Yeah, I'm almost with you on that. It looks like if it was faster, it would definitely be a challenge.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going with ask me again later and follow just to make sure. Okay, next page. Hey, wait, what? Oh dear.
What?
All right.
Yeah, some games have been added, so the list's been shifted a bit.
Yeah, it's been shifted a bit. Okay.
Just go to the top, and then you should see where we're at.
I know where we're at.
Next
I'm gonna do something.
Nostalgia trip.
We're gonna. Yeah, violence, horror, savages. It's 1984.
Has the Alone in the Dark vibe.
That's
good
not
ones,
necessarily
not the recent ones.
Oh well, that's at least something.
Resident Evil.
Yep, that's definitely an Alone in the Dark / Resident Evil thing.
If it was Alone in the Dark 2008 or Illumination vibe, then it would definitely be a no.
What if real people die in this movie?
So you're meant to be an actor or something?
Well, apparently you're getting around. Okay. So it's an exploration of snuff films. Alright, I'll bite. What the hell? Alright.
Oh. Hold up. Go back. Have a look at his account. Read the top comment.
He's released a basic Unreal Engine 4 shooter before as well.
Yeah, someone said based on the last game you released to Steam and charged $5 for it, so not now nor ever, you're an incompetent moron.
Okay.
So does he have a history or something?
We're gonna find out.
Oh, it looks like super hot.
Assassination box.
Hold up. This is that game that I said was a terrible tech demo and you guys said it wasn't too bad and you might play it. Remember the one I said, if you go to the store page.
Where did you get this assassination box?
From the author.
From the author. I went to the author and clicked. I don't remember this.
In the chat.
I don't remember this either.
Are you on the store page or are you on the Greenlight page?
I'm on the store page.
I'm on the Greenlight page.
Go to the store page. Look at the very last photo on the store page. The very last one. And that's what the game was originally like.
Oh,
I'm still not getting any bells from it.
I vaguely remember this now.
Yeah, someone said, I think it was you.
I bitched about there not being any textures.
You guys said, oh, it doesn't look too bad, I'll buy it later and some shit. And I was like, you fucking kidding?
I don't remember.
I complained about this being not untextured, like in its entirety.
I don't think it was me because I would have either favorited, followed, or added it to one of the collections if I had a strong opinion of something.
Sanji commented on it, and Dell said he'd buy it. And
I'm sorry, but
buy it.
Violence, horror, savages gets a big no from me. It's cliches.
Alright. Let's head back to there, and now we're moving a little further down. Because I want to get through some of this stuff I want to get through a little bit more of this stuff. Rock Simulator 2017. There we go.
Rock Simulator.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yep. Are you ready to rock? Yes or no?
Can I just say that I wasn't the one that picked this out? If it weren't by my plan, we would have gone through the next one on the list. But Croc's to blame for this because he went on the page.
Don't worry about who's to blame for it. I'm just... can you beat paper? No.
Yeah.
Oh, I know where this is from. This is the thing that the female shapeshifter asked Odo.
Yeah.
Don't you think this simulator genre is getting overused? I've got to say, you've got farming simulator on PS.
Ever since Surgeon Simulator got popular, it's just... Oh, and he also released a game called Not Just Another Simulator Game, Disco Edition.
Alright, I'm going to put a no on that and go on to some other abomination now. Patent 9.
Right there. About cheap. Whose phone's ringing?
I don't hear a phone.
Where is Parent 9, Sir Squirrel?
Patent 9. It is a little further down the page.
Okay.
Got that visual novel thing going on.
It looks weird. Like it's part full motion video, part adventure game, part visual novel. Like it looks like it isn't sure what to be.
Actually, it's not a full motion. It's not full motion video. It's actually pictures. They took pictures and they took black and white pictures and put them into a visual novel with some other stuff.
It looks like it's kind of trying to be the bunker.
Yeah, it reminds of the bunker. Yeah.
Let's have a look at the description.
Looks like it's meant to be Patient 9 because it's about a hospital or some shit.
I don't know.
Patent 9.
Yeah, patent. But the way it all looks, it looks like it's meant to be a hospital or some shit.
Patent 9 is a pulp noir visual novel. It's immersed in heart-smacking dialogue with tragic anti-heroes through a sordid storyline, featuring mystery, conspiracy, and murder, all set in a neon-lit, rain-soaked deco cityscape. Bioengineering professor Lang decided to cross an invisible but palpable moral line to fulfill the patent commission to liberate casualties of the scientific progress. Okay. His road to redemption will be stalled by hard choices in the world, driven by greed, lust, jealousy, and alienation. The lines between his friends and his foes are a little blurry. Femme fatales will just as soon kill you as love you. Wrenching, I think is what they're looking for. Moments will shape his destiny as he sleuths a path, which inevitably sucks him into a downward spiral from which he cannot escape. Darkly themed narrative merged with high contrast, duotone of the black and white.
Mise-en-scène.
Duotone of the black and white environments. Discover the bitter truth about what Patent 9 is. They didn't actually intend to use the word patent. Which is fine. I don't actually have a problem with that. Let's have a look at this announcement here real quick. Right, that's not helping.
Not much. We appreciate your continued support. Shows that he actually appreciates the people that are viewing the game. But not too much else.
I would be interested in seeing the finished product. Some guy called a rock. Alright.
Oh boy.
Next one up is called Mulaka.
If the trail will actually load for me.
Uh-huh. Blocky tech demo slash tutorial looking thing there.
Cultural
Did they actually get the?
appropriation.
Did they actually get the ESRB to rate this?
You don't need to. Greenlight games don't need to be ESRB.
They actually,
it's
most
a-
of them don't even get. You're not required to put a rating on games. It's considered voluntary and mostly only. Depending on where you're going to sell it. If you're going to sell it in Australia, then obviously you're going to need ESRB
No.
or
No.
whatever.
You need ESRB if you're going to sell it commercially. If you're going to have a physical product on a shelf, you need an ESRB rating. Otherwise, you don't need one. That's
Actually,
the only thing ESRB,
believe it or not,
ESRB
you
is
don't.
for. Is for
You are not
You do.
required to. In the
You are
United States,
required
it
to.
is
It's a
not
law.
required to.
Yes.
Anita is,
Yes.
is taking offense as we speak and is crying in her room while binging on marshmallows because they are fluffy and it gives her a sense of a safe space, and crying. This is a cultural appropriation.
Now, Colby, let me
Who's
educate you.
cultural?
Let me educate you a little bit here. Okay, in Australia, you have to get through the ratings board to get a physical game on a shelf. In the United States, the ESRB, the Entertainment Software Rating Board, was put together by the video game industry for the video game industry. There is no law requiring you to have a rating. However, if you don't, most stores will not stock them. That's the difference.
I'm just going to check because I'm actually with Colby on this. I'm pretty sure that the games in the US still do need a ESRB rating. It was made the law back in the 80s.
The reason they have a rating is so people can physically see what is in the game.
But there is no law that states this. There is no law
Then
that
why-
requires you to do that in the United
Yeah,
States.
but why do all video games in the United States on store shelves such as game
Because there was a
whatever,
huge moral
somewhere?
panic over a game called Mortal Kombat.
Exactly, and they made it a law after Mortal Kombat was released.
No, sir, they did not. There is no mention in U.S. law about the Entertainment Software Rating Board. It was voluntary on the part of the industry. They created
Boom,
it.
found it on the ESRB website, esrb.org.
I'm reading the same thing.
Yeah, the rating system is voluntary, although all video games are sold retail or downloaded to a game system in the US and Canada are rated by the ESRB, and all retailers have policies to only stock them if they carry an ESRB rating. And
There we
console
go.
manufacturers require games that are published on their systems to carry an ESRB rating.
That's exactly what
So
I
you
told you.
have to.
There is no law that says you have to have
It is a
ESRB
law.
rating.
It
It's
is.
not a
It
law.
says you are required to.
It is a
It is a
custom-
law. It says you are required to.
No.
Console manufacturers require games.
But that's the console manufacturers. That is not
Yeah, but
U.S.
the
law.
And
He mentioned
Nor-
before about the.
And
he
I
mentioned
did
before
say
about
that-
the distrib-
And I
You
did
mentioned
say about the distribution being desirous of an ESRB rating, and in fact, nobody wants to stock your game on a shelf if you don't have one.
Exactly, so it's a distribution right.
It's a distribution process. It is not enshrined in U.S. law. It is in that kind of thing is enshrined in Australian law apparently, as well as the EU. But it is not required in the United States. There is no federal law that requires
Actually-
an ESRB rating.
Actually, Croc, you're slightly wrong. In 2013, there was a bill introduced in Congress called the Video Games Ratings Enforcement Act, which prohibits shipping or distribution in interstate commerce, selling, rating, or renting a video game outside packaging of which does not display a label containing an age-based content rating determined by the ESRB.
Ah, but that was a bill introduced. That is not a bill passed or a bill signed into law. Therefore, I am still correct.
A bill being introduced still requires a bill to be signed and processed through everything, though.
No, a bill being introduced means it got written.
It got written, but
It
then
was
it would have to
written.
be processed for it to act. It would have to be processed to actually be placed in, though. There's no point in really introducing something and then not going through with it.
Oh, except that happens all the freaking time here.
It happens all the time. But did anyone follow up on that, Sanji?
I am following it up right now.
It probably got stalled in committee and just got left there, or was voted down on either the House or the Senate floor. And you have to have both, and both versions of the bill have to be identical, or you don't get there.
I'm feeling really bad about me bringing up the ESRB at the beginning of the trailer now.
Okay, I'm
Well,
going
they
to vote
shouldn't have
that
brought
up
up
because it
the
actually looks like it might be worth something. Last stage, Story of a Planet. We'll wait while we wait for Sanji to see what happened there.
Nothing. It just got introduced.
It was introduced and nothing happened.
Something should happen, though. It's the way the rating system should work. But your game will be stocked in no stores. Like, you get a $2 store where your game is stocked at if you don't have a rating on it.
Well, that's
because
fine.
most major outlets.
And that's fine. That is the video game industry policing itself. That's what it was about. That's what the ESRB was about originally, and that's what it continues to be about. And have a look at this. What? And it was because of blood in Mortal Kombat. It really was. Okay, this is a visual novel thingy with some bullet hell sections, or something that looks like a bullet hell section.
It's not even in English.
Well, it's not in English. It's not even supposed to be released in English, apparently. It'll be free to play, and...
Yeah, for some...
It's an RPG visual novel thing.
And I don't take issue with that.
No, I don't, but because I see that there are some bosses here and something else.
I don't even think it's that base model. This doesn't look too bad, actually.
It looks, as far as...
Just a shame it isn't English.
Yeah, well, there's a description in English, but that I think is required by the Greenlight store. Other than that...
There's an announcement in English.
Yeah. We want to develop English version, but we don't have viable human resources. Which means they are going. Which means that as they get people freed up, they'll probably do it. I'll vote that up because it actually looks mostly entertaining.
I'm partially freaked out by the fourth screenshot, but apart from that, it looks pretty good.
I can't imagine why you'd be freaked out by that.
What freaks you out, Mallory?
It's just the fact that there's a girl that looks that young in that position.
Okay.
And yet Croc just shrugs that off.
Road of Danger. I'm pretty sure we've seen this before. Yep.
We need to give lots of coffee to the Mallory and invite you to a late night session of gaming. Late night session of gaming.
Well, it's not late night for me.
It's early my time. That's for like 4 a.m. and no one's going to get me up at 4 a.m. ever again. The games roundup was enough.
We need
look, it's Frogger.
If you want to do it at a different time, then I'd be happy to come on.
With weapons.
Uncle Croc and Auntie Kitty need to take care of the education of the Mallory.
All right. Road of Danger. No thanks, not interested. It's Frogger with weapons and looking like shit.
Oh, it's
Saints Row Frogger. It actually doesn't look too bad.
I'm not
it's
a fan.
LaFruit.
I'm not a fan.
If this was free, I'd play it.
It's not. Anyway, let's go ahead and carry on smartly.
Oh, the description.
The next
Or-
3 are Lefruit.
Then let's whip through them real quick and vote them all down.
Okay,
I'm going to
we're
vote that
calling
down.
for a mass downvote.
Okay, just the look of this makes me, just the look of the first little bit of the trailer makes me want to not vote that up anyway. Let's have a look. Minute and 10.
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at the Forest Dale
Oh,
now.
the Force Tale.
Okay.
This is also by Lefruit.
Uh-huh. This one and the next one too. This is Jazz Jackrabbit. It is. It's Jazz Jackrabbit. Only with a 3D money. No, I'll just go get a copy of Jazz Jackrabbit later. If LaFruit had actually developed Jazz Jackrabbit, then I might actually consider it. That is a cow skull with a a cactus
bra
for
on
one of the
its
horns
horns and a cactus
bra
is
on the
another.
other. Yeah.
Oh, it looks terrible.
I'm not surprised. And I don't... What the... What is... Why were you
Ruthless
taunting the
safari.
lion?
It's meant to be a ruthless safari, but apparently he's never been to Africa. If he thinks that's what it's
Okay,
like.
the subject of the game Ruthless Safari happens in a desert where our hero, a female hero, decided to go take pictures of lions, and after that. Okay, the pissed off lion decided to chase her, and our task is show up on time and go through all the... Jesus Christ, what a language he's using here. All the... okay, all the... okay, all the obstacles are cactuses.
Uh-huh.
So every time that you bang a cactus,
Her clothes get shredded.
Okay, yes, her clothes get shredded.
And once her clothes are shredded and she's in her unders, she keeps running, and if she hits anything else, she dies because the lion will catch her.
Yes.
So there's tons of enemy variation, is what you're saying.
So keeping her alive depends on you.
Answer: not even close. Okay. Let's see. We'll go ahead and go for the next one. What the hell? Chronicles of a Dark Lord, Tides of Fate Remastered.
Shade 00 has apparently already got this on his favourites, so I'm expecting high quality.
I'm expecting RPG Maker.
Because he tends to have pretty good tastes.
We'll see. The saga begins again! Oh no. Exclusive new content. Ooh.
Enhanced graphics. Reimagined soundtrack.
Right. Zot.
His name
is Magus
Draken Lee.
And these are his chronicles.
Doesn't look too bad.
Well, it looks RPG Maker.
I mean, some scripting's gone into it in a few of the scenes.
Obviously. plus save crystals Final Fantasy style. More or less stock combat.
I don't think the characters are stock, are they? Like, they're in the position of a stock character, but I don't think I've seen that in the RPG Maker engine.
Well, you can mix any hair with anybody. And all that
Yeah,
And
that's
clothing and
true.
all the other stuff. You could make those if you wanted to, but you wouldn't necessarily but it wouldn't necessarily work that way. So it's not
good at all.
I'll say more effort's gone into this than most of the other RPG Maker crap.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm going with it. I'm going to
Sometimes
blow
the
this up
hero
because
is not
encouraging
enough.
work is good. Encouraging work is good. Yeah, that's the information they put on that. All that information was in the trailer.
He's got 3 of these games on Steam. Oh, sorry, 2 on Steam and that one, and they all really just look the same.
All right.
From Kismet Studio.
I'm afraid this will be the last game I'm gonna be covering today because I gotta check my posts.
Should we let Sanji choose the next one then?
I don't know. What do you got, Sanji?
How about G2A Land?
Oh gods.
G2A Land. Okay.
Virtual
I'm gonna
amusement
search
park.
for that. Oh
It's a
Jesus!
VR
VR
game.
amusement park.
By G2A apparently. Yeah,
By
G2A Dev Studio.
G2A.
No activity and no activity. There is no activity on any of these accounts. So I very much doubt it's actually G2A.
Oh,
So the
VR
scam artists
amusement
themselves
park.
have come on to Greenlight.
VR amusement park with plenty of attractions that you can experience without leaving home. Thank you, Sanji.
I doubt they're going to
Appreciate it, Sanji.
I doubt they're going to use the G2A label without without the websites all clear, but
Well, it looks
Here's
good.
Here's
He's
the
a
thing,
fast
Steam
learner.
isn't going to allow something called G2A Land to come through because every time G2A is mentioned in a discussion, I've realised that Steam actually bleeps it out as if it's a swear. Whenever G2A is mentioned.
I'm
Because
impressed.
it's a scam site.
Yeah, well,
Yeah. Well, I mean, okay, it's Oculus. Yeah, don't worry. I thought I had motion controls. No.
Oculus.
I think it's meant to be. Yeah, it's only
Are they
head
going to
mounted
be able
display.
to pull that off with the recent lawsuit?
Yeah, you can.
there's no
Because
reason why
Oculus
not
is
as long
because
as it's
it's-
got one.
Because it's still undecided whether what's going to be the fate of the Oculus Rift headset distribution.
That doesn't matter. You still got the Vive. You can use the Vive.
Yeah, they've still got the Vive, but they haven't mentioned the Vive
Imagine-
anywhere.
VR diving
No, Oculus don't have the
into an
Vive.
underwater world.
This
Jesus fucking Christ.
doesn't say.
I'll give them props on basically admitting that this is just a demo, but what I'll say is it's a bunch of demos clobbered together because looking at the screenshots, there's like a shooting mini game. There's an area where you can explore different sites as a roller coaster. It's basically most VR tech demos all packed into one.
It's meant to be a, what do you call it? Like a fucking
Collection.
Well,
No,
Hibachi
what's that?
actually meant.
like a
Here's a
like
fun
Disneyland.
thing. G2A Dev Studio actually responded to something Hitachi said.
We are a marketplace on which you can sell keys for games. We do not sell the games themselves. We are not a distribution platform when we do not generate keys. We will be very happy once the keys are out there. If people sell our own game on our own marketplace for whatever price they choose.
Okay, fair enough.
That's a pretty damn stupid response.
Well,
Apparently,
you know
it's
what?
on the Oculus Store.
All right.
Like, I see no issue. Like, apparently they're seeing issue with them selling their own site, but it's their site. They can do whatever they want.
Pretty much, yeah. Okay, but it also confirms that G2A is actually behind the game. All right.
Also, notice how in the
That doesn't-
discussion that
that
people
doesn't
leave
confirm.
apostrophes between G2 and A just to make sure Steam doesn't censor it.
That doesn't say anything. I could have just copy pasted that from G2A's website. There's no real.
Yeah,
No, that's
There's
that
no
isn't
real.
really anything
There's no
concrete.
evidence at all. Yeah, there's no actual evidence. It could just be some random dick. But like looking at the game, it looks like something from G2A.
yeah.
But
well,
someone said it's on Oculus Store, so I'm looking on the Oculus Store right now.
all right. Burnt Wizard
What was the
smell
YouTube channel that
bad.
was posted on?
I don't know.
Oh, it was post. Here's the thing: it was
It's
posted on
50.
G2A's official YouTube account.
Yeah. Oh, that video. Yeah, because it's an actual game on the Oculus Store for $15. So I doubt they've done this Greenlight because they can just put it on Steam. They should be able to just put it on Steam.
All right.
Well, the thing is, Steam don't exactly look highly upon G2A.
Nor do they like the Oculus Rift. All right. Shall we move forward?
Actually,
Are
Steam are fine with the Rift.
Are you tracking the time, sir?
Yes, I'm tracking time. We'll be wrapping it up here soon. All right.
Okay.
Burnt Wizards
Actually,
smell
there's something I
bad.
want to talk to you about before we end this as well.
Burnt Wizards smell bad. Okay.
Okay, where's that at?
That was the next. That was the one. That was the place we stopped because Sanji needed to get was needing to move on.
Oh, yeah.
And this is Super Smash Brothers with wizards. And you can customize your character by changing his color.
Here's the thing: I've already got Brawlhalla for my Super Smash Brothers on PC, so it's going to take a lot to persuade me.
I'm not being persuaded. I'm looking at it. I don't even have something like that, and I'm not being persuaded in any way, shape, or form. Brett, you could probably build this game in a couple of hours. And yes, that has actually turned into a new standard for me. If Ratchet could build this game in very short order, I'm not buying. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do it.
Oh, you need to have 2 4 controllers.
Yay. Okay.
Oh, because it's
Because-
multiplayer only.
Yeah.
So you're going to have local co-op.
And you need controllers to play.
No bots as well, I'd assume.
All right. Collide. This was actually on my thingy. What the hell is going on with his? What the hell is going on with his hand?
Yeah, and it's using fuse models.
You got a sword for a hand.
Apparently he does.
I mean, at least they've tried to make the fuse models not look like fuse models.
Yeah, well, that's
What the hell's going on with his hand?
he's got a sword plugged onto the end of his arm.
It looks so, like, well, weird.
And he's got a cannon on his other arm. What the fuck?
Really? What the? No, that's actually I think in his hand.
Yeah, gun.
Like a gun of
The
some kind.
game,
Bright light, bright
the
light.
game, the game is currently in pre-alpha. Will not release before finished in first quarter of 2018.
Okay.
1 year away.
Lighting work's pretty impressive.
That would be default. All these particles are default.
Okay, so
you look at
Kyrad
the
is our
first-
protagonist who lost everything in a recent war, probably including his left hand.
Yeah.
But if you clip the camera on the right angle, you'll be able to see it. His hand is still there. Yeah, all the particle effects in this are just default particles you can grab.
Oh. And possible cheap shovelware. Yeah, I'm afraid I have to agree. Alright. Let me make sure I've got the no vote on that one properly. Okay, good. It should actually do that. Good. Alright.
Someone said, look at the HUD.
Look at the HUD.
Yeah, who was that?
Oh man, the
Tricologist.
Yeah,
What a
up on the
great
upper
thought.
left hand.
Why do you look like a skinny version of that guy off Hello Neighbor on the interface?
Yep. Alright. Moving on. Let's get our next
Actually, he looks a bit like... What's his face? He looks a bit like Nigel Thornberry.
Alright.
Maybe they should get his voice actor in as well.
Yeah, possibly.
The cat games. That actually looked like fun, believe it or not. I looked at that. Kitty and I looked at that one last night. And yes, I already voted it up. Spiders on a starship. Okay, I'll bite. Let's try it.
I'll look at some of the new.
Is this meant to be a parody game of Snakes on a Train or something?
On a plane. Oh, look how he's designing the levels in fucking SketchUp.
Yeah. Actually, Carrera looks like that too sometimes.
Oh, I was really expecting something.
I was hoping for something. We didn't get it.
Yeah, I saw the level design. I thought, oh, maybe it's got a cool design to it, and no, but no. You run around like you've got no food.
You awake from cryogenic stasis after 147 days, only to find that the ship has been overrun with spiders. From what you can tell of the other stasis pods, it seems that the other crew members have gone missing. Your mission is to collect enough fuel cells to power the long-range radio system and alert Earth of the impending spider invasion. Do you have what it takes?
I think it might be a bit too late.
Sounds like something you'd experience once you've just staggered home from a drunk escapade.
Why does the gun look like a Wii control pad?
I don't know. I don't know, and honestly, at this point, I don't want to know.
Whose phone's going off its tits?
I don't even hear a phone.
I can hear that static.
Oh, God.
I thought it was just me.
What's that hide a Z all about?
What?
Hide a Z.
Let's have a look.
Hide
a Z.
Okay, after this one, we're going to go back to the front page, and what the fuck was that? Oh, look! It's a YouTuber.
What is
German.
Z? Look at that.
Oh, it's Unit Z.
Again with this?
Fucking fantastic.
I'm dead
Do you remember that
Minecraft.
Unit Z clone that ended up... Do you remember that Unit Z clone that put Jim Sterling's face on each of the zombies?
If you don't know the German YouTuber Drachenlord, please ignore this game.
This is basically the same
I'm sorry,
thing.
I do apologize for this. Why did I even mention this thing?
They've put someone else's face on, but I can't tell.
I don't know who that YouTube personality is, but if they're talking it up, they need to be shot.
This is a Minecraft bloody rubbish again, isn't it?
It's Unit Z.
No, this is Unit Z. It's a
Asset
complete
Ubuntu.
Unity asset project that you can purchase for about $50. It's one of the most overused project flips that's ever come onto Greenlight.
Because it's cheap and easy.
Imagine being the guy that made that, the initial project.
I
You would be rolling around in cash.
Here's the thing, I just discovered the other day that you can actually literally play Unit Z free in a web browser from the developer himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because he's trying to sell it. But he'd have so much money from all these dumbasses that have bought it.
Yeah, like me.
You actually
Did you actually buy them?
Please tell me you didn't do
I
that.
bought both Unit Z games.
Oh no, I meant the
Did you buy the asset pack?
asset pack.
Oh, the
Yeah.
asset. No, I didn't pay for the asset.
The guy who made the asset pack would just be rolling in cash.
Yeah. He won't have
Not
to work another day
interested.
in his life.
Not interested, not interested, not interested. I cannot click the no button enough. This is shit, everyone ever on Steam Greenlight. Yeah, there you go. Absolutely true. Okay. Alright, so that's it for this one. Let's go back to page 1 and see who's actually posted what since we got. You see what games got
There are
posted.
6 new games.
Oh, quite a few.
Yes,
6
there
of
are.
them. No, 7. Sorry.
7.
7.
Alright. From the top then, we're going to do these and then we're going to go away.
Don't say it.
Medieval VR.
Don't say it.
VR Boobs is the title of the trailer.
Bloobs.
Bloobs, never mind.
Hiding the word boobs. Okay, this is you can say it. This is terrible.
This is rather
Shit.
silly.
What
I
the hell?
am completely with you on that. That is crap.
I
Okay.
I weep for the future of VR because of cockstains like this guy.
Breaking good as opposed to breaking
It's not,
bad.
it's not exactly cheap to buy VR.
What the
I
hell
own
is
a
this?
mod. It is.
It's a game,
Oh, obviously.
supposedly.
It's a chemical, like,
Yeah, I know. I see
what's it
that.
called?
That's
Candy
those-
Crush.
Equations.
Yeah.
It
What?
has a meme reference on that TV show Breaking Bad.
But other
Yeah.
than that, it doesn't seem like it's actually going to be horrid.
But it's not even a meme reference.
It's
It's
not
just
a
a
meme,
direct.
it's basically a parody.
Yeah.
Not a
Yeah.
Yeah.
parody.
I don't mind it. I mean, as a mobile game, I presume it's kind of just a mix and match. Rotate and match the numbers and shit. You get points.
Oh, no. There's actually some...
Oh.
Look at the bottom there.
Yeah, I just seen that. You've actually got to make. You've got to make
Phosphorus
certain
to
chemicals. Okay, that's cool.
Phosphorus trioxide, yeah. Sure.
That might interest people.
You know, actually, I'm interested at this point because that would be kind of what that seems like it would be kind of a fun thing to do. Scandium nitrate. Let's see how he does with this.
I think instead of the 4-way split screen, it should just be you press like A or D and it rotates the camera or rotates the actual object 90 degrees.
That
Because
might,
the
Instead
4-way
of just
split
having 4 separate screens.
yeah.
Yeah,
One puzzle,
that's
4
fine.
views. Grab your test tubes and enter the lab to solve a unique puzzle game based on chemical compounds.
By 4 views, does he mean 4 perspectives?
Yeah, 1, 2,
Yeah,
3,
you
4.
get.
It's a 4
You
screen.
remember the game Fez?
Yeah, so he doesn't mean that his video trailer just got 4 views.
No, that's
yeah,
the
oh,
actual
actually,
game.
speaking of which, it does have 4 views.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's because
Might-
it's
might-
been up. It's been up less. It's been up not even an hour. It's only just actually no. It hasn't. It hasn't even been up an hour. So we have to give him that one. Rogue Mercenaries. Let's have a look.
Now that game could get a bit of a niche audience.
Possibly, yeah.
It's got that Commodore 64 thing going on.
Oh god!
Boom. Yep. You just blew yourself.
Meet the team.
Okay. Up. Yeah. There's
Oh,
Load Runner.
This is basically every Atari 2600 game ever released.
No, every
Only the
C64
Commodore
game ever
64.
released. There's a difference.
I understand that. Commodore 64 was a PC, Atari 2600 was a gaming console. One was made by Commodore, one was made by Atari. Do you want to list more differences?
2 different art styles. Someone pointed out
it
that
wasn't.
they
It wasn't
showed
Commodore. It was
different
Commodore
styles.
Business Machines. So, all right. Somebody wants to pull. Somebody wants to pull on my nostalgia strings. That's what's going on here.
Someone mentioned in the comments, look how many art styles there are for it, though. Look at the screenshots.
Yeah. Like, there's like
I-
10 at least.
I think it's actually going through the ages, like going through the years of consoles and computer graphics. If it does that, cool. But if not, then they just kind of mash together different art styles.
Well, that's certainly what it looks like. They're covering a bunch of. It looks like they're doing a bunch of games that have existed over the time that video games even existed. Which
The only real issue I have is I remember back to Action 52 and remember how good that turned out.
yeah, I'll see what I'll check it out. What the hell? All right, Get Carnage by Enjoy Games. I'm not sure I want to know, but we're gonna find out.
Oh, boy.
An action simulation shooter arcade.
And published by Jessica, who is currently on my icky list. If you have photosensitive epilepsy, please don't look at this.
Enjoy Games has 10 games. Oh, look, it's by the same people that put up Castle Werewolf and Lost in Purple and Planet 2.
Space Impact Glitch.
Nope. All those
Jump
games
like
were
a
shit.
pirate.
This one's isn't looking a whole lot better. I'm not watching that.
Well, actually, no, Castle Werewolf was actually okay.
La Croix.
Alright, come on. Yeah, this doesn't impress me. It's just a bunch of
Like,
different
it's mediocre.
at best. This is at best mediocre. I'm not no.
Too optimistic.
In the comments, as par for the course, Russian shit death with VAC ban getting published by Enjoy Games, aka Siberian Digital Dagestan Technologies / LaCroix.
Dagestan, that was it. Not Dejika. I apologize to Dejika now. Because
There's a demo up if you're interested.
No, I'm not. Mystica 3.
You sure you don't want to download something from Dropbox?
No.
I'd rather teabag hot candle wax.
I'd rather coat my insides with fucking shoe polish.
Oh, there's
okay.
Candy Crush.
Oh, look, it's a match 3.
Oh, wait, no. It changes
Does it
to
change
a hidden object game.
Oh, well. That's at least some gameplay variation.
And it,
Oh, wait. I've got something for you coating your insides with shoe polish. Internalized racism.
Ooh.
Literally. Get it? What the fuck is this?
Variations on a theme. Do a hidden object puzzle game. Then do some... it's a hidden object puzzle thing, followed by match 3, followed by stuff.
The next one's a vaporwave game, so it's meant to be trippy as fuck.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Ask Me Again Later. I'm gonna go. I'll poke my nose into that another time. Oh, yeah. We'll do that, and I'll look at that in more detail later. Vapor Maze. Okay. Roguelike first-person
choose
shooter.
ones.
Escape. Escape the maze. Well, okay. With a brightly colored bubble gum.
Watch when he shoots the pistol. It's not the bullet. It's the full bullet. Watch this. Ready? See it? You can actually see where the what do you call it? Where it's meant to hit.
Banks of vending machines. Oh gods. Okay. Well, you said it was supposed to be trippy as fuck. It is.
It is.
I'm
Yeah.
a little concerned about their trademark usage, but I don't care. Japanese squirrels being Japanese. Yeah, okay. I'll bite. What the hell?
Is this heavy bullet? I don't think so. Maybe if Heli.
All right.
But like when he shoots the gun, it isn't the bullet. It's the entire thing being shot out, and you can actually see where it's meant to be hit by the what do you call it?
The hitbox.
No. The actual bullet. The bullets he's shooting. It's shooting the entire bullet with the
casing.
The casing on it, and where the what's it called, where it's the casing's meant to be hit is still part of the bullet and all that. Which made me laugh.
The shell.
No, I'm thinking of something else.
It
is the shell, yes. But
all right, Operation
Shell.
Zero. This one is actually the description for this was written
No,
in
I
Hindi.
haven't shot anything.
Sorry, I'm looking for English
it's
translator.
not.
Fair enough. You're looking for an English translator, and it's actually in Thai.
Also, what happened to Richard?
Hmm?
What happened to Richard?
I don't know. He was here a minute ago.
Yeah. As we wanted to do these games, a Half-Life 1 mod got put up on Steam, and quite a good one at that.
Mm-hmm. Looks like you got a kind of a visual novelty thing going on here. Or at least some images. All right. Let's have a look.
English and Thai.
Yep. Right. It's definitely a visual novel. I don't think you're going to be able to do this. I do like. I'm with Clifford here. The art style is very nice. I like it. The English is, That's something we could. That's something that any one of us could probably clean up for him. But yeah, what the hell? I'll have a look. What's the worst that's going to happen? It'll be shit. Base defense. Here's our final game.
Which is a mod for Half-Life.
Where did you find this one?
Very first page.
Top.
It's at the top. Just reload your page because it was just put up here about 20 minutes ago.
No, it's enough.
If you own Half-Life 1, I recommend getting this mod if you're into like games like Killing Floor.
I'm really not. Despite the fact I have both of those games at this point, and most
This
of the
is
mods.
this is the last one, sir.
Yes, it is. I already said that.
Yeah, we all had that, Chiba. Kitty.
Yes.
No, that noise in the background was coming from your end. Someone dragging something.
Oh, because soon is Carnival here in Rio, and people have some small samba schools that don't go on those big parades. They are neighborhood shit, and they just celebrate on the streets. And Carnival doesn't happen only on Carnival. It may happen anytime.
God damn.
And no, I cannot close my window. I will die. That's why I'm asking to end this as soon as possible.
Which we're going to do in just a moment because that is a gameplay. That is actually gameplay footage. And I'm actually not particularly interested in this. I mean, if I do have the original Half-Life, we probably could, and apparently it's going to be free to play anyway.
It is because it's.
I'm just
You
not a
can
fan
grab
of
it on
Killing
our
Floor. I've played it a few times. I'm not as impressed as I could be. So, all right. Either way, the game's getting we're a little on the tired side. I think everybody's a little on the tired side now. That and there's some silly things that are going on over. Yep. Okay. So I think that's going to about wrap it up for us. Rich and Sanchi have apparently poofed off for something. Any final comments from the from the folks in the panel?
I'm glad Greenlight's going.
I'm not 100% on not 100% on the replacement, but we'll see.
Yeah. It
Mello,
might just be.
Anything from you, Mello? Hello, Mello.
He just dropped out.
He lost his connection. Kitty, comments.
I think that it is pretty much the average green light that we usually see. And as to the change, I can say something. I will make an analogy with what's going on Google Plus. People are starting communities to request from Google that they go back to the classic Google Plus and signing petitions, a petition on change.org. The thing is, Google is a corporation. And one corporation, and the change from the old platform to the new platform has been announced a year ago. So it's not like it came as a surprise. Suddenly, Google attacked its users and changed the platform. They warned with a year. Yeah. And the new platform was available for using since then. So, yeah. Valve is a corporation and it decided to do something their way. They know Greenlight is shit. They are trying to do something different, which may or may not be better, like in the case of the new Google Plus, which is shit. But it doesn't mean that signing a petition at change.org will make either Google or Valve change their minds. Corporations do what they want.
Okay, Hoopty has a comment here in the chat, if you don't mind. As Greenlight gasps its final breath, submissions like these is the equivalent of everybody huddling around it to take turns with the corpse.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
So all we can do is to wait and see.
Well, they'll probably give us some more information as the day draws near. We'll see. All right. So is Mello back yet or no?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just back in.
Okay, your comments.
I just realized that most of the stream. I just realized that most of the stream I was using the wrong mic. I realized that my mic wasn't working the right way, even the one that I wasn't even using. So, in conclusion, fuck my microphone.
Any comments on the? Any comments?
What are we doing comments on?
Any comments on the games at what we have actually looked at?
Yeah, Greenlight devs are getting desperate because they know the service is ending, and personally, they're just cranking out anything that they really can at this point. It's basically Greenlight's been left open as like the last day of school. Students are just doing whatever the hell they want, and this is basically what Greenlight's currently turned into.
And Dracologist says that there were good and bad submissions this time. Not necessarily in equal proportions, but they never are. But yeah, I'm inclined to agree. We had some that weren't horrid.
Yes, surprisingly, we actually had some good stuff this time, which actually was refreshing for a while.
Huh?
So it's not the usual. Sometimes the entire stream is of bad to extremely horrid stuff.
Well, yeah, I agree.
And it ends with usually me and Croc having a noose wrapped around our necks.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just waiting when to throw in the cigarette butt and pour in the portion of my drink. You tried, yeah. No, the Google Minati are trying to control us.
Yeah. Google Minati. Valve Minati. Google Minati, Valve Minati. Yeah. It's the new world order.
All right. So I think that's going to be it for us today.
Thank you all for coming. Huxies.
It is much appreciated. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that other sort of nifty stuff. There'll be some more links in the bottom down in the description if you guys ever read that thing. I kind of wonder. I wonder sometimes. But we shall see you again soon. Between now and then, be safe, be sane, and
let's make games fun again.
Yep, see you soon. Come here, XSplit.